All drugs are equally harmful. This is a myth. There are actually a lot of variables when it comes to drugs. There are different types. Natural drugs, which as the name suggests come from natural sources, usually from plants and have no chemical intervention, like psychedelic mushrooms or marijuana. Synthetic drugs, which are exclusively synthesized in laboratory, which means they don't have any natural components, like ecstasy, LSD, or MDA. And also, there are semi-synthetic drugs. Although they're produced in labs, they have natural substances in their composition, like heroin, cocaine, or DMT. Each of these groups come with a different level of damage to your body. Did you know that natural drugs often decrease the aptitude for concentration, hinder your cognitive and memory abilities, set back complex thought processes and problem solving? On the other hand, synthetic drugs can cause decrease in sexual desire, lack of motivation, extreme agitation and anxiety, tiredness, loss of appetite, depression, which could be caused by repeated exposure to drugs. This happens because the brain adapts to the presence of the chemical compound, diminishing its sensitivity and making it harder to feel pleasure from anything besides the drug. Some drugs, like heroin and other opioids, are extremely dangerous since they affect the body's central nervous system. They almost shut it down, as they slowly lead to a gradual stop in your respiratory apparatus, lower your blood pressure, your heart rate, and the body temperature. Stimulant drugs, often called uppers, like cocaine, speed, or ecstasy, have other effects, raising the heart rate, blood pressure, body temperature, and accelerate your breathing. Besides the fact that addiction is not as frequent in the so-called soft drugs as it is in drugs like cocaine, heroin, or MDMA, as we've seen, the addiction to the latter is much more dangerous. Also, other illicit drugs or dangerous chemicals are more commonly mixed with synthetic drugs. A perfect example of this is cocaine that is sometimes soaked in gasoline and bathed in battery acid. And so, as we can clearly see, all drugs are not equally harmful.